Saturday evening on CBTV. Good evening and welcome to CBTV this Saturday night. Tonight we've got Kids Club, we've got Ian's quiz, God help us all. And then we've got Cabaret from me, God help us all.
Evening, are you okay?
I'm all right, very warm.
It's warm, it's been a beautiful day today.
Lovely day, but it's stifling up here. Look, I don't know if you can see it, I've had to get fans, I've got fans all over me today. It's the only fans I've got. But...
I've just been watching the Queen's birthday thing, the March thing at the Windsor Castle, and it's a glorious day. I mean, that was like 11 o'clock this morning, I think. They just showed it now, but it's 11 o'clock this morning.
I just watched that on the news as well.
It's beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes.
It makes you all cheerful, though, do you think, when you see all them, and they're absolutely perfect, the way they march, perfect, and they turn around and whatnot. And there's always a little one on the tuba at the back, isn't there?
That was me on my euphonium. Oh no, it was lovely. Mersey Tunnel of Love on YouTube. Hello, Peter Walsh.
What's that all about?
I've no idea. Evening Donna, evening Carl, evening Rebecca, evening Janet. Welcome all. Come and join us here on CBTV.
I'm a quiz, you know. I was going to do a quiz, and it was all statues, and I thought, I better not do that in case they're gone.
You could have done guess what's behind the boxed off statue. And then you had to guess which one it was. You could have tried that one. That would have been good. Evening all. Jem, Eliza said she's my fan as well.
Oh.
Because I said they're the only fans I've got. Nice, lovely. So been up to much today? Anything interesting? Please don't tell me you've been working again.
Yeah. Yes, I've been working and recording and stuff. Because I've got to get that done for tomorrow. And I'm a day in front, really. I'm quite well now.
Well, that's good. Guess what I've been doing today?
Painting.
No.
Oh, okay.
Getting the prizes to send.
Oh, okay.
But that reminds me, while I'm here, I've got a couple of people that I haven't got addresses for.
Right.
Okay, so if you're watching, I noticed, I've just seen Sandra Bruff's on. So Sandra, I need your address. David Howard, if you're on, I need your address. Caitlin, I don't know who I'm sending that to. If Wendy's on, I'm not sure. Lily Mae Smith.
Is that Wendy Parry?
Yes. So I'm not saying.
Yeah, I think we've probably. You haven't got her address, but I think we've probably got
a grandparent's address.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah, so I haven't actually got Wendy's address, so we can sort that out, no problem. So yes, also Sarah Nixon and Marianne Gower. I've got no addresses for you, so if you could get those to me, then we can get your prizes out. All the others are all boxed and ready to go out with the post on Monday. Fabulous. That's
right. You know, I'm always having a moan about when people send you friend requests, and you don't know who they are, but it's like a picture of a dog.
Yes.
And you go, well, who's that? So I've had a friend request, but I don't know who it is.
Right. They're very, very pretty.
Huh?
Val. Pretty.
It's Val Williams, but I don't know who she is. I thought, so who's she? So I thought, well, I'll have a look on the photos and see if I can work out who she is from the photos. Val, I don't know who you are.
Terrible.
I think she's here. I think that's her there. I think about 20 back from the front.
Oh, I can see
her.
her.
I think that's her.
That's her there. I can see her.
So, Val, you'll have to send me a message and tell me who you are. I don't know who you are. So I am sorry.
Well, Sandra just said she's going to email me, so I'm just putting my email address in the chat once again.
Okay. Is that the Jem at Clarick Bay or Jem?
It is Jem Clarick at gmail.com.
Lovely.
There you go. So that should be coming onto Facebook very shortly. It's on YouTube already, and there it is on Facebook as well. So you can send me your addresses if I've not got them as yet. And also any videos you want to send in for Thursday.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I love that. That's great.
Right. Should we have a dance to start off with?
Yeah. We also watch, you know, you can't do Sammy, can you? Because that knackered it last time, didn't it?
Yeah, I've got to reset the. Should we, I was going to say, should we give it a try? But I don't want to, just in case it sets the internet all dodgy.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can have it early night then.
That always seems to happen when I'm singing. You know?
No, it can't win. I was on, not you.
Oh no! The first one it happened to was our friend Sheila.
Oh yeah.
But no one realised for about 20 minutes. She's there singing on her own.
What was the first night? You did some things on the first night, and that was okay. The first couple were okay, weren't they?
Yeah, and then it just went a bit strange. It's very weird.
So are they all the same size then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, producer Andy, do I risk doing a Sammy video? Oh, I think we're going to go for it. We're going to have a Sammy party dance.
Well, that surprises me. I thought you'd have to have 3 meetings at least on that one.
Well, seeing as because you're in a different room, you haven't got your keyboards.
No, I haven't. No, I'm in the I'm sort of back in my office now. Well, it's got to be the office when we sort it out, but we still ain't sorted it out yet.
So we'll have a go because you can't play it. We'll have a go at Pineapples.
I can show you. Shall I show you my guitar? I can show you my guitar on the wall now. Look. What's it? Hold on. Let me just do this. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Look.
That's very impressive. It is impressive.
And then we got like the old folks things. Look there.
You've got to have a bit of copper in your house, right? It's not.
I'm good now. I'm going to throw it out. Get rid of it. And you go, no, we've got to keep it. We've got to get rid of it.
So let's try a bit of Pineapples then with Sammy, shall we?
Oh, great. Okay.
Fingers crossed it's going to work.
It's going to work.
Let's see you joining in at home as we a little bit of Sammy's Agadoo. Here we go.
She laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach in the sky, the moon of Kauai, around calypso sarong, we'll all be singing this song. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with the hula melody. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push
Hooray! 1, 2, 3.
Hooray!
It didn't work.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work. He was all stuttering.
I thought I'll go and put the kettle on.
No, then I thought I'll jump back in and forgot to turn my video on.
It's terrible, you know, because I didn't say anything last night. Like when Ace had come on last night.
Yeah.
I went and did my shopping.
I did get a message saying, "Is it right if I pop to Asda?"
Well, I thought there'd be no queues. That's what I thought. There'd be no queues there now, will there? And there wasn't. I'm until 10 now.
Oh, are they open until 10 now?
Yeah, and there was no queue.
No, still 8 here. Still 8 o'clock here. In old Wales, eh?
That was all right, yeah. It was okay.
They come. Oh, well done, Ian. The concentration on Ian's face there, blah, blah, blah.
The only trick, when you get to like a certain age and you start doing like these dances and things, and you just look like somebody having a fit.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about that story of my life. Now, go on.
I feel like giving the wheelchair like in Little Britain. Hold that one.
Yeah, no.
I've just seen Suzanne Nixon's on there. Whether or not you saw it earlier, Suzanne, could you send me your address, please, so I can send out your prize? Because I
competition winners, yeah.
Yes, any competition winners, please send me your email addresses, please. Thank you very much. Oh, now we've had a request for the Purple People Eater.
The purple. Oh, I like this one, yeah. Jem, years and years and years now, I've been doing the you call it a job. But because it's always in the other room doing the kids spot and stuff, and I never want and I never knew any of these things. And as we've done this now over this lockdown, I really quite like them.
Funny thing, I haven't done them for years either.
Which is?
I'm enjoying doing the party dancing now. I've got to be honest.
People Eater.
Let's have a bit of Purple People Eater.
Dave Gale will be doing this in his bar. He'll be in the bar tonight doing this.
Are you going to join in this one?
I'm not sure. Is it a lively one?
It's a bit lively, yes.
Is it one I can do sitting down?
Yeah, you can do the chorus sitting down. So you got one-eyed.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do it with me? One-eyed.
One eye.
One-horned.
One-horned.
Flying. Purple People Eater.
Yeah.
One-eyed.
One-horned.
Flying Purple People Eater. And then on the choruses. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is one. This was a bit too much for Sammy or Darry to film. Okay, so the people that know the videos that we have in the club, this one was actually filmed with me doing it. Okay, so we filmed it all and blah, 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 but we wanted some close-up shots, but we couldn't get the camera angle quite right. So now everybody that watches that video, whenever you see a close-up of me, I'm actually doing it on my knees.
You're doing it on your knees?
But I'm trying to make it look like I'm jumping up and down in the air, but I'm actually sat on my knees while I did it.
Well, you'll have to do it. You'll have to reduce them videos down there so we can watch it.
Funny enough, I can't find that one. I can only find my Sammy one stuff because there's we've got Purple People, the finger song, because I don't know the finger song. I've never done that. Sean does that one, so I've got to find. But I'll find them. I've got them somewhere.
Okay.
I'll find them. So a bit of the Purple People Eater. Are we ready? Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Well, I saw this thing coming out of the sky. It had a purple skin, one horn and one eye. He turned to me, gave a wink so I'd see. It looked like a purple people eater to me. He wasn't one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people. He wasn't one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people. He wasn't one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looked good to me. Purple people! Well, I can't believe just what I saw, 'cause I've never seen a purple people eater before. Please don't eat me, was all I could say. He said, I'm not hungry, I just want to play. He was one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people. He was one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people. He was one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looked good to me. Purple people. He was one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people. I know that he sure looks good to me. Purple people! Hey, what's that flying up there? Is it a bird? No! Is it a plane? No! Is it a purple people eater? I am a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. I sure look good to me. He was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people. He was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks good to me. Purple people. He was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people. He was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks good to me. I'm feeling purple. Sure looks good to me. Frozen asteroid. Sure looks good to me. Purple people.
I'm just so glad to hear the key change because it's not long till the end.
Tell me about it. Hang on, I forgot my drink. 1 second, just going to grab a drink. Hang on.
I guess that when I watch myself on the screen, I guess that must be like when people first go to Weight Watchers. And they go, "Are you going to join in?" And they go, "Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just join in with everybody." And they're always like a minute behind everybody else.
It's funny with that one, though. I really feel like I'm doing aerobics. I actually quite get into that one.
It's quite good, isn't it, really? Watch it.
If anybody's got the time tomorrow, watch that back and actually see me at one point going, catching my breath. They're all enjoying it.
They're all joining now because I'm doing it now. They're all joining it home now.
Our figures have doubled.
It's marvellous things you've
We've got 12 now.
I'm going to watch it. I think I'm going to, I might have to put a wet flannel on my head for the next one.
Well, I think you should do. You should join in this one.
Oh, no.
You can kind of do this one sat down as well. Oh, get my breath back. You ready?
No.
Attention! Si, senor!
One, two, three. I've got to say, I think that's my favourite choo-choo of all time.
Why is that then?
Because it's that point where you kept looking like Benny Hill every time you did that. Oh,
dear.
They're loving you doing this, I tell you.
Terrible, it's terrible. I started to get cramp. You know, you like put your shoulders, think arms out. I thought, oh, I've got cramp in my shoulder now.
Hey, Sandra Brooks says, Ian, I think this is going to be your new job at the showboat, sorting the party dances.
I don't think so. I'm sorry, I don't. Just so everybody can come and have a laugh. I don't think so.
Right, I'm going to leave this up to the public now. Okay.
I'm going to go make a cup of tea.
Oh,
While you do this one.
Say, what party dance would you like to see Ian do next?
Now, because they're going to come out with something like Time Warp or Star Trekking or something that. Well, look, you know, I'm not a young man anymore. This could finish me off.
That was the plan. Or Eliza's gutted that Ian didn't bob his tongue out.
Well, I think, yeah, it's like a grown-up thing. I was always taught not to do, not unless like somebody's looking through the window.
I think this is a big window we're looking at. So we'll have a bit of Big Fish, Little Fish, that's been requested. And then we'll finish off with the conga, the Bonga Wonka conga, because that's also been requested as well. Yeah, Bish Bash Bosh is coming up. Are we ready? Let's have a bit of Big Fish, Little Fish. Two sugars and very milky for me. Fabulous. Thank you.
Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Cardboard box. Now gather round and hear me out. This dance will make you sing and shout. Don't get all tied up in knots. Just get a fish and a cardboard box. Okay, now we're going to teach you how to really dance. This is part one. Big fish, little fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish. Big fish, little fish. Big fish, little fish. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun. When you find two halves don't make a hole, get a big machine with a lot of soul. Scoop it out, that's the ticket. Be like Muck and dig, dig, dig it. This is part two. You've got to scoop it out and dig, dig, dig it. Can you dig it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Cardboard box. Big fish. Little fish. Big fish. Little fish. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun! Now anyone can join our crew. Have your cake and eat it too. Lift that hammer, big or small. Bang that nail into the wall. Okay, this is the last bit now. You've got to bang that nail into the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nail in the wall. Nail in the wall. Nail in the wall. Cardboard box. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish,
Get ready.
We're all having fun!
Hooray! 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Oh, Santa McGee's just put looking lean and mean, Jem. Not
I don't-
surprised after this.
I don't understand how you get so out of breath and I don't.
Yes, because you're making a cup of tea, that's why.
I
Don't
am.
take much to flick kettle on. Oh. Hi, guys. Thanks for another Saturday in partial lockdown. Oh, you're very well. Oh, look, I'm sweating. So, we're going to finish the kids' club off with a bit of the bonga wonga conga. Now, I never know what to do on this one because I can't bonga wonga conga around the house, can I?
You can't now. Can't.
No,
Can't do it. You've got to social distance.
Have a party. Just a party by myself. I'm used to that. No, a bit of that going on. Let's have a bit of the bonga wonga conga. Here we go.
Hey, everybody! It's Bongo Wonga Conga time!
Come on, there's no excuse for joining in. You can do it round the living room, into the kitchen, through the dining room if you've got one, up the stairs, across the landing, back down the stairs, through the hall, back into the front room. We keep going like that. Get people in the house to join in as well.
It's time to let your head down. Can't wait any longer. So join the line and dance to the Bongo Wonga Conga. And if you want a good time, get up on your feet. Hold your partner, kick, yeah, it's a conga beat. Bongo Wonga Conga. Bongo Wonga Conga. Bongo Wonga Conga.
The bonga wonga conga!
Stop! Don't move a muscle, don't even breathe. Do me a favor, this train's about to leave. If there's anybody sat down, not joining the train, grab them and make them join the conga! 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got you started. The train's not yet departed. We're waiting at the station. It's a seltzer celebration. We have got your number. Tango, cha-cha, rumba. But if you like to party, yeah, it's conga time. Bongo, wonga, conga. Bongo, wonga, conga. Bongo, wonga, conga. The bongo, wonga, conga. Stop! Hold it! There's still some people that just won't take part. Now grab the person nearest you, make them play the game, cause it's all aboard the conga train. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's time to let your head down. Can't wait any longer. So join the line and dance to the bongo wonga conga. Yeah, we have got your number. Tango, cha-cha, rumba. But if you like to party, yeah, it's conga time. Conga time. Bongo wonga conga.
Here we go.
Bongo wonga conga. Bongo wonga conga. The 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 bongo wonga conga. The bongo wonga conga. The bongo wonga conga.
Oh, hooray! 1, 2, 3. I even got
Hooray,
the duster out
1,
for
2,
that
3.
then.
What are you doing with your feather duster?
I thought it was a bit tropical.
Tropical.
The trouble is, all the dust that was on it now is just flying all around me. I'm like that. Oh, we've got lots of people joining us now. That's nice.
Lovely.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Lovely.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It is warm, I tell you. Very warm.
Very good.
So, is it quiz time?
Yes, quiz time, yes.
Well, I'm going to just quickly stick a shirt on to look a bit smarter for me singing in bits. So
Okay.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Well,
So I'm still listening. Hopefully I won't miss out on any questions. Let me get my chat open.
oh, okay.
Answer my questions, and I'll be there in just a minute. 1 second.
So do you want me to wait till start?
It's up to you. I won't be too long. You can have a little natter if you want.
I don't know what to say to him.
I'm sure you'll think of something. Tell him a joke. Ian, have you seen what the time is? It's 7:30. How's your granddad?
Well, it's funny you should ask how my granddad is, because I had to go and see my granddad the other day, and he's 92, my granddad. It's a good age, isn't it, 92? And I said to him, how are you, granddad? And he said, I'm okay, son. I said, oh, that's good, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, I have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, though. I said, oh, do you, granddad? He said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I said, do you go on your own? He said, oh, no, son. I said, oh. I said, does Nan go with you then? He said, oh, no, son. And I thought, well, there's only him and Nan and Granddad in the house. I thought that he must. I said, well, if Nan don't go with you to the toilet, Granddad, who goes with you to the toilet then? And he said, God goes with me. I said, God goes with you? He said, yeah. I said, oh. He said, yeah. He said, he turns the light on for me to have a wee, and then he turns the light off when I've finished. I thought, it's always going to be doolally. I thought, I'll ask Nan, see what Nan says anyway. I said, Nan, is Grandad all right? She said, why, what's he been saying now? I said, well, he reckons he gets up in the middle of the night to go to the toilets, but he doesn't go on his own. God goes with him, turns the light on for him to have a wee, and then turns the light off when he's finished. And Nan says, I hope he ain't still weeing in that fridge.
But I love that joke. When we did our first summer season together back in 1990.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what I could tell you.
Go on.
I could tell you because he's passed away today, hasn't he? Ricky Valens.
Ricky Valens. I recognise the name. I was in.
Tell Laura I love her.
Oh, yes.
He's passed away today, but I was going to phone my friend because she said, I'll tell him my story.
Go on.
I said, anyway, when I was 14, I was booked to back a singer at a local club here that was then called the Galaxy. It's not there now, it's gone. You'd never even know it was there, but it was called the Galaxy. And so I got my dad to drop me off, because I couldn't drive, so drop me off. And I said, all right, and I set me organ up. It wasn't them days. And then this man turned up, who was Ricky Valens, but I didn't know really much about him. I knew the song, because obviously I watched it. Anyway, he turned up, and I can understand it in a way. He saw me as a 14-year-old lad sitting there with an organ, no drummer, no nothing. Yeah. So he says, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, we'll do the like a band call rehearsal." I said, "Okay." So his first song was da 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 da. Sing a song. So I started da 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 da. And he went, no, just go like that. And I went, "Oh, okay." And he said, no, you're playing it wrong. And I said, well, that's da 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 da. Now, of course, then I'm only 14. He said, no, that's not the right rhythm. Have you got different? That beat doesn't fit that. And so I said, oh, well, that was what I thought. Anyway, in the end, he was really horrible to me. I mean, I was nearly in tears. And he said, "This is no good. I can't do this at all. You can't play. You can't play." And I said, "Oh, okay." So he's on the phone, and then they said, "Somebody else is coming. Is it all right if they use your equipment?" And I said, "Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, no problem." So somebody else came, played my organ, and backed him, and that was that. Years later at Burnham-on-Sea, we're down there, and they said, "Oh, we've got a cabaret coming, a special cabaret." And I said, "Oh, who is it?" And they went, "Ricky Valens." And I went, "Oh." Anyway, he turns up, and then obviously there's me, Joe on the drums, and Max on the guitar. Yeah. So we did the band call. I didn't say anything. We did the band call, and he was very nice. And he said, "Oh, that's brilliant, lads." He said, "Play like that tonight." He said, "I'll be really happy." He said, "That's fantastic." And I said, "Oh, I said, actually, I have played with you before." And he said, "Oh, have you?" He said, "Where was that?" I said, "At the Galaxy in Tipton." I said, "Years ago, I was only 14. I said, you were horrible. I said, you were really horrible to me." I said, "In fact, to a point," I said, "when I was really upset, I said, it could have made me give up playing." I know a lot of people would be very happy about that. But And he was really upset, and he said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "You must understand." He said, "Very often," he said, "I'm told, book for a gig." He said, "I get there expecting it to be a band." Or he said, "I get there." He said, "There's a young lad with an organ." He said, "And that's not doing me much joy." I said, "I can understand that now."
Yeah.
I said, "But at the time," I said, "You were horrible to me." Anyway, we did the night, and he sang all his songs, and he got to the end of his cabaret spot. And he said to the audience, he said, "We've got a great band here tonight." He said, "I've put your hands together for the band." He said, "The keyboard player," he said, "apparently," he told me today, he said, "I had met him before." He said, when he was young, he said, "And I was horrible to him." He said, "And I'd just like to apologise." He said, "In front of you all," he said, "because I didn't mean to be." He said, "And he said, he's been absolutely brilliant tonight." He said, "No, I've really enjoyed it." He said, "So thank you very much." And he was very nice about it. But that's my that's my Ricky Valance story.
Oh, that's lovely though. That's lovely. Did you know what that song was written for?
Tell Laura I love her.
No, sing.
I'll sing. Da, da, ba, da, da, da. Was it Neil Sedaka wrote it now?
I'm not sure who wrote it, but it was written for the Carpenters to sing on Sesame Street. It was written for Sesame Street.
Oh, well, they did do it, didn't they? They did do a version of it, didn't they?
Yeah, that's where it first came from. She sang.
Oh, okay.
That's why all the kids sing along with it.
Oh, that's good.
That song. I think it's a great song. That is. Anita Walters used to go to the Galaxy in Tipton. You've gone?
I have. Sorry, it's because I pressed it with my cup.
I thought it was because you didn't want to go when you were drinking your tea.
Yeah, well, of course, the resident, like later on, the resident band there was Roger Brooking, Ian Sinclair, and there was a few different drummers there. Bailey was one of them. Mark Bailey, who now plays at Ronnie Scott's. Mark Bailey.
Wow.
Yeah, and I saw him on a video with it was Quincy Jones's birthday, Quincy Jones big band.
Yeah.
And who was there on the drums? But Mark Bailey, that used to play at the Galaxy in Tipton.
Wow.
Great drummer. There you go. Yes, it was the old Palethorpe's canteen. Years ago, the Galaxy, it was the Palethorpe's where they make the sausages and stuff.
Yeah.
It was the canteen, and then they turned it into like a nightclub with a big stage. I mean, it was lovely. They had some big stars there and everything. And then they knocked it down and built a couple of houses there. And you drive past now and you look and you think, how on earth did they ever get the nightclub on there? So tiny. It was a really good place.
Wellington, where we're from, in Telford, we used to have, I can't even think what it's called, the Commodore Cinema.
Oh, yeah. Commodore
in Wellington. And that started off as, I think, first of all, as a theatre. And then it was a nightclub. And then they turned it into a cinema. I mean, that's the first cinema I went to see Grease. Went to see Grease for the first time when I was a little boy. And I remember we were sat on the balcony and we were throwing Smarties onto this bald man's head underneath us and it was dropping into his drink. I remember that. But then it got turned into Dunelm. And now it's an empty building.
That was question 3. I'm going to take that off now.
Well, we've got someone joining us to do the answers on chat. He won't be joining us on camera, but he'll be joining us on the chat. Oh. Unless you want. Do you want to join in the camera? No, he's just going to join in the chat for the questions. It is our producer, Andy's going to join in.
He's very camera shy, isn't
he? He is. He doesn't like naughty Jem. Oh, for throwing me Smarties.
Oh, yeah. We've all done it, though, haven't we? We've all done it.
Oh, lovely. Your box of Smarties.
Well, I'm just looking. Kate's on, Kath Thurston. Evening, Mo sends her love. Hello, Mo. Goodness me, just dropped her home. First time out since the start of March. Bless her. Of course, you forget that people can't go out, can they? It's been great. But Mo and Kath, I've known since my before Burnham-on-Sea, and I worked for about 6 years down in St Austell in Cornwall, and we were down there, Dewporth Holiday Village. It was great. We had some great times, and that's where we met Catherine and Mo. We've kept in touch all these years. Can't believe it. Can you?
Brilliant.
Lovely. Right, so I've got 15 questions about buildings.
Oh, Andy's going to be good at this.
You know what I look for? But you've got to pay for it, and I thought I had paying for it. I looked for like silhouettes. I was going to do like a silhouette quiz. I thought if I can find silhouettes of famous buildings, and then you've got to say what the famous buildings are.
That's a good idea.
But I found some, but you've got to pay. I think it was £3. And I thought I ain't paying £3 for bloody.
Oh, well, I'll get one made up for next time.
Yeah. All right.
Long
But I thought buildings or famous celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, silhouettes. I thought we're going to try and guess who they are.
That's a great idea.
But anyway, I've got 15 questions on buildings,
Yeah.
and then I found some lovely caricatures of pop stars,
Yeah.
and we're going to try and guess who they are.
Brilliant.
Now, I hope I can do that because you've got to share your screen, and I've had to like save them as like all individual pictures, and then I'll try and do it.
We'll get there.
I'm gonna put my trackpad. If I can get my trackpad up there, and then perhaps no, I'll leave it back where it was. Sorry. Okay. I was going to put it up there because I thought it'd be easy to operate. Okay. Question 1. Which buildings did Don Quixote mistake for evil giants? Do you remember who Don Quixote was? To dream the impossible dream.
Really bad guess from me.
No, but you're close. Owen Hills, Netherton, Dudley was Lenny Henry my youth. Anita Walters has put. I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
I think that's somewhere in Owen Hills in Netherton.
Yeah. I think Lenny Henry's. She's on tonight, my sister, but I think Lenny Henry's. I think it was his brother went to school with my sister.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't make her any funnier. Okay. Question 2. No, it's ever such a simple answer.
Okay.
Anyway, question 2. Who was the English civil engineer responsible for the Clifton Suspension Bridge and the Royal Albert Bridge? Oh, yes, Andy. I thought he'd do well at this.
I wouldn't have got that.
Question. Now I've missed some out, so because some of them I thought you all know the answer to this. So, next question: in which country would you find the world's tallest offices? And they're known as, or they're called, the Petronas Towers. Petronas. Petronas Towers. In which country would you find the world's tallest offices, the Petronas Towers? No. I say no, and I ain't looked at the answer. I just wanted to say incorrect. No. Okay. Has Andy having a go? Is he going to have a go?
He's put one
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, country. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. So, what's that? In which building is the Lord Mayor's banquet held? In which building is the Lord Mayor's banquet held? I presume this is like in London. Is it London?
I would think so.
Yeah.
No idea. Is Andy guessing?
No. Okay. Question. Oh, I don't want number it is. Sear Tower. That's SEAR. Sear Tower is 110 stories high. In which city can it be found? Sear Tower. SEAR. Oh, he's cooking tonight. You're Andy. So. Cooking with gas. Okay. Next question. Other than New York, in which other city can the Statue of Liberty be found? Yes. Okay. Next question. What is London's best example of a bascule of bridge? What is London's best example of a bascule of bridge? Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious that one, isn't it, really? Yeah. Next question. St George's Chapel is found in which royal residence? St George's Chapel is found in which royal residence? Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Next question. It is an ancient palace and fortress in Spain, in Granada, famous for its fountains, nightingales, and trees. What is its name? It is an ancient palace and fortress in Spain, in Granada, famous for its fountains, nightingales, and trees. What is its name?
No idea.
No, that's wrong.
Your niece is complaining.
Who?
Your niece.
Why?
This is hard.
You can't. Well, wait until the next round. The next round will be. I aim for the next round will be easier, honestly. Okay. Next question. I'm scared to read these out now.
So I've just been reading something on Facebook, and Anita was just while it's still in me, Anita was saying about carrying on with the Lenny Henry thing. She's actually put a bit of a misspelling in there. She's telling jokes and dogging, and then she's put mean DJing. Sorry, that caught me eye.
Damn you, spell check. Right. What was the name of the City of London's first theatre for 300 years, which opened in 1959? What was the name of the City of London's first theatre for 300 years, which opened in 1959? No.
No.
Okay. Next question. Gilbert Scott designed the Albert Memorial in London and was knighted for his work. In which park would you find this memorial? The Albert Memorial. No, I don't think so. No. Okay. Shall I read it again for people at home? Gilbert Scott designed the Albert Memorial in London and was knighted for his work. In which park would you find this memorial? Oh, you'll get this one. Which famous building would you find in the city of Agra? Agra. Agra. You do. The Red Fort's not far away. Agra. Which famous building would you find in the city of Agra?
I just like the way hearing you say Agra.
Agra. I was trying to do the accent, see? Agra.
I have no idea.
No. Okay. All this. Yeah.
Andy's going. Hang on.
Oh, okay. He's not googling it, is he?
No.
Yes, Andy.
Of course. Yeah.
And there's lots of Indian restaurants.
Just give that one away.
Okay.
Have I done it?
Okay. I'm not going to give you a clue on this one. In which English cathedral does a mechanical figure known as Jack Blandivar sound the quarter hours with two hammers on a small suspended bell? Oh, it's on that one. No. In which English cathedral does a mechanical figure known as Jack Blandivar sound the quarter hours with two hammers on a small suspended bell?
What about Andy's? Is that all right?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Good on his buildings.
Next question. Can you name the largest Christian church in the world? Can you name the largest the largest Christian church in the world? It's ever so easy. Honestly, it's easy. Oh, la, la, la. And the last question, has Andy got it now?
Nope.
No. And the last question, what is the high tower of a Muslim mosque called? The high tower at a Muslim mosque, what is it called? It's where they go up for prayer. What's it to shout out? No. No. Good answer, though. Good. Natural thinking.
Yeah, tried it.
La, 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 la. Okay, there we go then. So that was our questions. I know that they were a bit difficult, but they weren't as difficult as the first ones that I threw away.
Well, Andrew Kitchen just put, he normally gets more on Mastermind than he does on this.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do make me feel bad now. What's it? Okay. So, which buildings did Don Quixote, these are the answers now, right? Which buildings did Don Quixote mistake for evil giants? Don't you remember when he was on his horse and he's got his thing and he charges at them?
No.
Windmills.
Ah.
Yeah, he charged at the windmills.
Silly man.
Okay, question 2 was, who was the... Have I got to wait for him to come up on the thing? Sorry, I ain't waiting.
We've got none come up seat yet.
It might be a long wait, isn't it?
You might be.
Okay, question 2. Who was the English civil engineer responsible for the Clifton Suspension Bridge and the Royal Albert Bridge? Now, you got this right, didn't you?
I didn't. Andy did.
Yeah, Brunel.
Yeah.
It was Brunel. Isambard Kingdom, I think his first bits were, weren't they?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Isambard Kingdom, Brunel.
Yeah.
Okay. In which country would you find the world's tallest offices known? They're called the Petronas Towers. It's Malaysia. Malaysia.
That's one of Harry Potter's spells.
What?
Petronas is one of Harry Potter's spells.
Is it?
Yeah.
Petronas.
Yeah.
Well, now you know where it comes from. Then.
See.
Okay. Question 7. In which building is the Lord Mayor's banquet held? It's the Guildhall. Guildhall, yeah. Question 8. Sear Tower, that's S-E-A-R, Sear Tower is 110 stories high. In which city can it be found? It's in Chicago.
Andy got that one.
Chicago, Illinois. You can't think of Chicago without her. Can you? That blonde. Who was the blonde girl that sang that?
Oh.
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, name I can't think. That's going to annoy me now. Oh, I have to find that out.
I was talking about blonde people. Did I tell you this? I watched the thing about Ella Fitzgerald.
No.
And in the early days, a lot of places, because a lot of the apartheid and stuff in America, a lot of places wouldn't let Ella Fitzgerald sing because she was black. So Marilyn Monroe offered to go and sit at the front of all these places for Ella to sing, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely?
Leslie Ann Warren.
Is that a name?
That's who played it in the film, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Other than New York, in which other city can the Statue of Liberty be found?
I got this one.
Yeah. Paris.
Daddy.
Paris. I don't know for how much longer, but it's there.
Boarded up.
Right. Question 10. What is London's best example of a bascule of bridge?
Oh, I got this one.
Yeah.
It was a complete guess.
Tower Bridge.
Is that?
I don't know what that. Well, I don't. Is that what it means? Bascule. What's it with the finger across the top?
Okay, let's find out. How are you spelling bascule?
B-A-S-C-U-L-E.
Oh, doesn't actually. A bascule bridge is a movable bridge with a counterweight that continually balances. What's that? What was that?
Somebody's rung the doorbell.
Because I've not got the camera on because I'm reading the internet.
No,
I thought it was you going, whoa! I was like,
no, it's the dog. The dog's flown out in there.
yes, it's a movable bridge, the one that does that.
Okay, oh, that's fair enough then. I didn't know, but I guess what the bridge was, but well, I knew the answer anyway. Next question. St George's Chapel is found in which royal residence?
So I was going to say Balmoral, but that's in Scotland, which
No,
makes
but I think you got this right. Didn't you get this right, or did Andy get it right? One of you.
we both put Windsor.
Windsor Castle, yeah. That's where it is. St George's Chapel is found at Windsor Castle.
And he said that's where Charles and Camilla got married.
Did they get married there? I know they had a fire there, didn't they? I don't know. That was nothing to do with them.
I was going to say. No, I think that's where they got married.
I've been there. Have you been to Windsor Castle?
No.
You know, it's if ever you can, go to Windsor Castle. It's brilliant.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely. I mean, it's quite a way out of. You think it's in London, but you have to. It's quite a way to London. You have to go on the M4 out of London, up to like Windsor, obviously. But you go in there, and it's terrific. Absolutely terrific. I really enjoyed that. Well, I enjoyed Buckingham Palace. We went for Andy's when it was his 50th, and he said I want to go to Buckingham Palace, and I thought. Oh. But you know, I got to be honest. I really enjoyed it. It was
probably changed in the last 30 years, though, hasn't it?
It was nice. It was nice, though. It was very nice. Okay, next question. It is an ancient palace and fortress in Spain, in Granada, famous for its fountains, nightingales, and trees. What is its name? The Alhambra.
Oh, the Alhambra.
Have you heard of it, the Alhambra?
No.
No. It's not the dodgy nightclub in Leicester. Next one. What was the name of the City of London's first theatre for 300 years, which opened in 1959?
No idea of this one.
It's the Mermaid.
I've not heard of that one.
The Mermaid Theatre, yeah. Mermaid, yeah, that is right. Next question. Gilbert Scott designed the Albert Memorial in London and was knighted for his work. In which park would you find this memorial? Kensington Gardens. The Albert Memorial. At the moment.
A correction of Andy, it wasn't Charles and Camilla that got married there. At that place we're talking about. Harry and Meghan, they got married there.
Windsor Castle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
We've almost forgotten about them, haven't we, really? We've almost forgotten about them. It was funny, because they went to California, didn't they? They were going to go to Canada, and then they went to California, and then every time I looked, they had got a heat wave in California. I thought of it, but they're going, wish we go to Canada instead. Okay, where have I got to now? Oh, yes. What famous building would you find in the city of Agra? Agra. It's the Taj Mahal. And the Red Fort is just, you can see the Taj Mahal from the Red Fort. And the Red Fort was built to imprison, I think the chap imprisoned his brother in there, but he built the Taj Mahal so that every time he looked out the window, he could see the Taj Mahal from his prison cell. And it's funny, I never knew that, you know, we had an Indian restaurant in Sedgley called the Red Fort for ages, and I never knew that.
Ah, that's why then.
What's it? I couldn't see the Taj Mahal from it, but you could see the Clifton on a clear night. Weatherspoons. Okay. In which English cathedral does a mechanical figure known as Jack Blandivar sound the quarter hours with two hammers on a small suspended bell? That was it, yeah. And it was Wells Cathedral. Wells Cathedral. That's down in, is that Somerset, Wells? I'm sure that's Somerset.
Oh, someone's saying that question 6 is wrong.
Well, the trouble is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other than New York, which other city's got a Statue of Liberty?
I see what he's saying. He's saying there's a Statue of Liberty in Las Vegas. It's a copy. It's not the real thing in Las Vegas. It's made up to go in one of the hotels. It's not a real thing. The ones in New York and Paris are proper ones. They're the originals, if that makes sense. So it's you're the quiz master. Can you accept Las Vegas as an answer or not?
Well, if you're saying there's one in Las Vegas, I didn't know there's one in Las Vegas, but if you're saying there's a statue, I know there's an Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas.
Yeah, same
He's
sort
not
of.
getting he's not getting confused, is he, between the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, the New York hotel has got it outside of it, but it's not a proper one as the other two are. So it's your call on that one.
Well, look, I'll accept it.
There you go, David.
They've got one in there's one in Bilston. It don't look like the original, but they say they call it the Statue of Liberty. Oh yes. Can you name the largest Christian church in the world? Where do you think the largest Christian church in the world is?
St. Paul's? I don't know.
St. Peter's. Peter's in Rome.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I always get Peter and Paul mixed up. It's because of the way they sat on that wall before they flew away. So
Just remember, Paul was Saul.
Paul Saul.
Paul was Saul before he was Paul.
Was he?
He was Roman.
I was Peter and Paul on the wall. Fly away, Peter. Come on. Yeah, carry on.
Well, Peter was an apostle, wasn't he? Peter was one of the disciples. But Paul was, yeah. Paul was Saul. He's Roman, and then he converted. Okay. Question. The last one. What's the high tower of a Muslim mosque called? I don't know. Minaret. A minaret.
Oh, Andy guessed minuet.
Yeah, well, it's close. That's why I looked, because I thought, is it minaret? Minaret. So they were the what? There was 15 questions there. So yeah, that's where they go. I think that's where they stand when they call everybody to prayers. I think that's where they go. Up the minaret. Now, let me just get the first picture up, just to make sure I've got this right. Yes, I have. Okay, so I'm going to show you now some caricatures, and you've got to try and guess who the famous pop star is. Okay, so let me just have a look, see if this works now. Right, so if I just share do I just share desktop?
No, you have to share the picture.
Oh, I've got to share the picture.
There we go. We've got one there.
That's it. Yeah, there.
Yeah, but when you do it next time, just click on that window, not on the desktop window. So the picture is the caricature.
Okay. So can you see this now?
Yes, can.
Can you guess who that is? But don't tell us. But can you?
Yeah.
Then I won't be able to see your chat now, will I?
Once you close your window down, you will.
Well, I was going to leave it open and just open the pictures as I go along. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can do that.
So there you go. So that's number one. So who is that famous pop star, number one? Look how I've saved them all.
That's a good job you didn't put the names on.
No, I haven't put the names on now. That's number two. I don't know, how do you make that bit? Oh yeah, I've got to go that way.
There you go.
That's number two. Can you guess who that famous pop star is?
It looks like this person to me.
No, it's what's it? It's
That's what it looks like to me.
Well, I can't. Can I? How do I see it?
Go up to there. Go to your chat thing. It should open a little window that keeps it separate. Then.
It doesn't say chat.
Down
Oh yes. Oh yes. Sorry. Big church. That was the last one, wasn't it? Okay. Oh no, it's a pop star, Jem.
I know, but I can't think who.
Well, he's not a pop star, is it? The one you.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Let's do number three. Number three. Don't forget these are caricatures of the people.
Yeah. That's not a very nice one.
No, it's not. That's that one. I hope this is. I don't know what the quality's like. Whether you can see it well or not. Question 4. Caricature number 4.
We both put the same answer.
That's a great one, isn't it? I think that's a great picture. Look, number 1 as well. Look.
I love the arms.
Yeah. So that's number 4. Number 5. Now, this might be a bit more difficult, but it's a good one. Yeah, yeah. Spot on, Jem, yeah. I had to think, I had to look at that, and I thought, oh, who's that? No, Andy.
Close.
So there you go, that was number 5. Number 6. Again, this is a bit more difficult. That one. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Look, got the American thing there and everything. Watch this. That was number 6. Number 7. This is a great one as well. Look at that one.
It's lovely.
Who could that be?
I wonder.
I love the tail. Have you seen the tail?
Hey.
Love it. Love it. What am I after? I
don't know, but you need to enter your email.
Yeah, well, don't take any notice of that. That's.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
You're getting those straight away, don't you?
Yeah.
She's a bit rude. It looks rude. It's not rude, but it looks rude, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's obviously wherever he's been, they've got no stand for the microphone. So that's 8. Number 9. This is a good one as well.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah. And number 10, I think this last one. Yeah.
That's a really good one.
So hopefully you've got some of those. Now, there should be a way that I can go back to, here we go, number 1. Okay, are you ready for the answers?
Mm-hmm.
So, number 1.
That's old Macca.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
I think that's a great one of him. You know, when they do these caricatures, there's certain features, and you think, well, that's great, isn't it?
The cheeks and the sad eyes.
Yeah. So, number 2.
I didn't get this one.
Brown-eyed girl.
I wouldn't know what he looked like, to be honest. Van Morrison.
Van Morrison, yeah. It's Van Morrison.
I wouldn't know what he looked like. I thought it was Michael Winner.
No. Michael Winner never sang. Yeah, Van Morrison. That's great, isn't it? I think that's a great one of him as well. Number 3.
It's good old Elton.
Elton John. Bless him. Number 4. It's Madge. Madonna. I couldn't get over, you know, your quiz last night when you said how old she was.
Yeah.
I couldn't get over that. We were talking about that a lot today. Couldn't get over it.
62.
Madonna, I think that's a brilliant, it just, you know, you can see Madonna straight away in that, can't you?
There's someone put on Facebook today, there was actually a picture of Cher.
Yeah.
Cher's mom together.
Cher and who?
Cher and her mother.
Right.
And honestly, I think Cher's mom's 94.
I was going to say she must be old.
Cher's about 74. And someone said, is someone telling me they have not signed a deal with the devil? Because they look about in their 20s and 40s. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at her nostrils.
Picture number 5. Now, you got this straight away, but I had to, when I looked at that today, and I thought, oh, who's that?
It was the glasses for me, but I think it was also the glasses for Andy where he got his answer from as well.
Yeah. I think once you get it, you can see it straight away, can't you?
I'm out of love. Don't went away.
We've done Elton. We've done Elton.
Huh?
We've done Elton. Anastasia.
I do like Andy's answer of Nana Muscuri, though. Nana Muscuri.
Nana Muscuri. I don't think, is she still alive, Nana Muscuri?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Question 6. It was Bruce Springsteen.
Born in the USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 7. Sir Tom Jones.
Pussycat.
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny because they give him a tail and they made his face look like it looks like a pussycat's face, doesn't it?
So clever. What's new, pussycat?
It's brilliant. Brilliant. I love Tommy now. I think he's still got a great voice now, but he's just class, and he's just really class. Next one, you got him straight away. It does look a bit rude, but you got him straight away. Robbie Williams.
Yes. Oh, did you see what Andy's put there? Nana's score is 85.
Is she really? Oh, goodness me. I can't believe it, can you? So there we go. That was question 8. Question 9. This is brilliant. Look, I mean, it's like really like robotic. Looks like a robot. And then they got the eye. And it's David Bowie.
It looks a bit zombified as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like an evil. If you saw him in a cartoon, you're thinking like a really evil character, wouldn't you? And then picture 10. The guitar gives it away. If you didn't know, the guitar gives it away, doesn't it? Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
And there you go. That was our testing.
Number 6, too fast.
Huh?
Amy said she missed number 6. It was too fast. I don't know if that was.
Let me go back again. Fine. Number 6. Number 6 was. Hold on.
Could that have been Anastasia?
No, what? No. Number 6 was the boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Jimi Hendrix. What am I saying?
Bruce Springsteen. Sorry, Amy. Sorry. I'm upsetting everybody tonight.
That's right. She's family.
Whew.
So have we got any answers up? Can you take your screen share off?
Oh, sorry, again. Sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, can you see the rain?
No.
Well, it's sunny over the road and it's absolutely lashing it down.
No, it's still lovely here.
I don't think you can see. Can you see it? You can't see it, can you?
No, not really.
It's absolutely lashing it down off the top of my car. Really heavy.
So Lynn and Jane have got 16 out of 25.
That's good.
Sandra Bruff 15. Ronnie 14. They've just had thunder in Tipton. Ooh. And Sandra Bruff's got thunder and lightning as well. Claire got 9. Suzanne got 8. So at the minute it's Lynn and Jane.
I'm going to be honest. There were difficult questions, weren't there? Some of those building questions were difficult questions, and I do apologise. But
well, Steph's just said it. I think perfectly on YouTube by saying 11 out of 25 did absolutely pants on the first part.
Yeah,
I think we all did a bit pants on the first. Oh, we've got a new. Is that a new winner in the lead at the minute? Yes. We've got Andrew Doyle now on 20. David Howard has just said Jem should do the quiz.
Oh, Deb's got 17.
Well done, Deb.
That's good.
Now it looks like Andrew Doyle. I just sent his parcel out as well.
Well, you just have to wait till next time now.
I think he's got it. I think Andrew Doyle's the winner. Any advance on 20? Not looking good. Nope, I think that's it. We've got our winner there, Andrew Doyle. Congratulations.
Well done. That's a good score.
He's going to have a full set of mugs by the end of lockdown.
Really good score. I mean, it was Wells Cathedral that let him down.
I do like a hard quiz though, because you learn from it. Then, if you don't know an answer, then that means you're learning something.
Well, it's nice when you know some of the answers. Even if you don't know them all, at least like it gives you a chance to sort of have a watch it at some of them, you know. So there you go.
Oh, Sandra Bruff just said, "Good quiz, Ian."
Thank you.
And producer Andy said that as well. Great quiz.
Took me ages to download that.
Lynn and Jane have said that it's going black in Purton.
Well, it was sunny over the road, and then it's gone like really dark where I am. It's gone really dark. But it's absolutely tipping it down around now.
Still lovely.
I'm just glad I'm not in the conservatory because you wouldn't hear me.
No, it's staying nice and bright here.
Oh no, well you keep it nice and bright, because I think wasn't it sort of coming up? It was like sort of coming up around. In fact, hold on, Jem, because I'm sure I saw a warning today for Aberystwyth on my weather thing.
Yes, there is one.
Is there?
There's a warning out, but when we saw the news earlier, it might just miss us.
Oh, well, it's gone now. Actually, that warning's gone now.
Yeah, it might just miss us from the picture they showed today on the weather. So fingers crossed, we might not get it. But hey ho,
We shall have rain by tea time.
we shall have fog by tea time. It's all right. Our fake grass could do with the water anyway. So
Yeah, you've got. It says 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You've got rain coming.
yeah, great.
You're like, go get the washing in before you do your cabaret. All that. I did that the other day. You know, like when you put the washing out and there's loads of it, and you get to the other end of the line and you just finish and you get to walk away and you think, oh, it's raining. You can go back and take it all back in again.
Oh, we might have a bit of family rivalry going on here.
Oh, okay.
And it's your family.
Oh no.
Amy's just put on there replying to you to Deb, your sister. Cheat. That's terrible. You can't say that to your mum, Amy. Oh, by the way, Amy, happy birthday for Liv. I know she had a birthday the other day. I hope she had a lovely.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Well, she's growing up, and they're growing up now. Can't believe it.
Scary. What, is she 13 now? No.
I didn't know.
She's
How old is she? Amy, how old is she? I can't.
I think she's a year younger than Olivia here, isn't she?
Wasn't 13, was it? I don't think it was 13.
12 then.
She's put, thank you. Amy, how old is she? How old's Olivia?
She's 12, 11.
11.
Not wrong.
I didn't think she was that 13.
Oh.
Yeah, she's funny.
You know, every time when I see her, do you know what she has to do?
What?
She comes up to me and she has to give me 5 kisses on the cheek.
Well, she won't now because of social distancing.
Well, she won't now because she's 11. You know, you don't do that when you know.
Thank you, Jan. Jan's it was funny because I popped round on a birthday, just like give her a card and some chocolates, but keeping social distancing. And Harry come out as well. And I said, "Who's cut your hair?" He went, "My mum."
Funny, having some colouring going on. Saw her on Facebook. Deb.
Yeah. It's nearly come out now, she says.
Got a bit of a nice red colour going on. I saw that. Looked very nice.
They've actually done that.
Well, we all need.
I thought the bit of grey hair, I thought it suited Asa last night. We saw Asa last night. What's it, the grey? That suited him quite well, didn't it?
Sometimes I think it makes people look younger. That's why I was trying to go grey. But
no, but I think you know, men sometimes worry about it unnecessarily, but it's not.
Well, I think when you get to a certain age and you start dyeing it, it makes it doesn't suit your face because obviously the colouring of your face changes as well.
Yeah.
So it makes it look older because it looks like you're dyeing it. When you've got the grey there, it makes you look slightly younger. I don't know why.
So, especially if it's black, you know, if you've got black hair, sometimes like when they're standing in the sunlight, it's blue, and you think.
Here's an interesting fact for you.
Go on.
Okay. So when you're on stage, okay, like on a big theatre stage, so you know, all the blonde, like in 42nd Street, for example, they've all got in the one number, they all have this big peroxide blonde hair.
Right.
Okay. Do you know what colour the wigs are?
No.
Grey.
Grey?
Yep.
What, because the lights, you mean?
Yeah, the lights, when they put all the lights on them, that's what makes them actually look like they're peroxide blonde, but they're not, they're actually grey. So it's quite funny because you can see all these pretty girls and they're walking backstage in these grey wigs. They look like they're about 80 and they go on and start doing this mega tap dance. It's brilliant. Yep.
Very good. Woo!
Harry's put nothing worse than a grey face.
It's easy going ball, Andrew's put. Yeah.
Well, should we do a bit of singing then?
Go on then. What's
Now, if you've got any requests, I say this all the time, just put them into the chat. I've got the chat there. If I've got them, I'll happily do them for you. I'm sure there's one name that's going to come up that always comes up. But we'll see. Hopefully he'll disappear tonight.
What?
That one.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully he won't come there. Human. We're not doing human yet. We'll do that later. We can actually say.
You know what? Do you sing "Love Changes Everything"?
I used to.
That's a nice song.
I'll have to find. I'll do that for next time. I used to do that one. I haven't done it for a long time, so I might have to check that I can still do the the big note at the end. Yeah. That might be a bit painful now because your voice gets a bit. Can we have some 80s? We can have some 80s. We can have a bit of everything, whatever you want. We can have this evening. Have you got anything else you want to pick in before we start?
What was the Ollie Murs one?
We'll do that a bit later as well. It's a bit
of that one.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of a dance session later.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We'll have some easy ones to start off with, and then we'll get a dance craze going.
Well, if I go and take my drugs now, by the time we get to the dance bit, I might be all right.
There you go. They might have kicked in by then. Well, we'll start with an 80s one. We'll start with a bit of I forgot what his name is now. Billy Joel.
Do you want me to keep coming back on in between, or just come on and then leave you and then come back?
Your call. Whatever you want to do, feel free to. If you want to go shopping,
I'm not going shopping in this.
It's your call. Whatever you want to do, feel free.
Well, I'm here, but I'm just going to keep popping in the kitchen and back. But I'm not going to keep coming on and disturbing unless you want me to.
No, yeah, like I said, I'm happy more than happy either way. Either way, and Andy's just requested a song, "My Chemical Romance." Welcome back. No,
I heard a great song. You know, I got my headphones on, walking the dog, and this singer came. I thought, what a great voice! She puts like a little bit of an inflection on the voice, but something in the I tones, or I and the tones, or tones and I, the tones and I, and it's something like the monkey dance or something.
Oh yeah, you mentioned this the other day, the monkey dance.
Yeah, dance to me, dance to me, dance to me, eh, eh. Groove to me, groove to me, groove to me, eh, eh.
No, don't know that. I think we played it last time. I remember someone asking for the monkey dance.
So you need to get with this modern stuff, Jim. You know.
I know, that's what it is.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome onto our cabaret show for this evening in isolation with CBTV. It's Jem.
Hooray! Oh, and I just pressed the button and it's not worked. Hooray! Here we go. So, like I said, any requests, please put them in. I've got my little chat window up. Let's get them on there. Here we go. Got a call from an old friend, we used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he's doing a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to go home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong, don't get me wrong. You can have your say, but not on my time. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. Let's see you clapping. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong, don't get me wrong. 'Cause you can have your say, but not on my time. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. stay alone with your life, but leave me alone. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Yay! So it's all requests. If I've got them, I'll sing them. So we've had a couple come through already. So I've got a little bit of a, let's see. So anything early 70s? Yeah, we can do some 70s stuff. Not a problem there. Alone. What do you mean by alone, Perry Cooper? I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Alone. I'm trying to think of a song alone. I don't know. We've got The Rose. We can do The Rose a little bit longer. Yeah, we can do that. Can you sing Mamma Mia, Thunderbolts and Lightning? Very, very... Can you sing the Mamma Mia, Thunderbolts and Lightning? Very, very frightening thing, lol. No, I don't have that one. Me and Sean normally do that together because it goes quite high, so we have to split it in places so we can both have a breather. So a bit of Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If I can find it, we might have a bit of that. Bit of Working Man, we can have that a bit later. Bit of Proud Mary, no problem. Now we said about some early 70s. I tell you what, let me see if I can find this one. Here's some good 70s songs here. You can have a bit of a dance to this one as well. Okay, and it's a bit of a medley. It finishes off with a man that we had here at the Showboat Club about 6 or 7 years ago, Mr. Jimmy James and the Vagabonds. We'll have a bit of that, but it's got a couple of songs at the beginning as well. So let's see you dancing in our living rooms. Let's have a list. Here we go. People around the world join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world join hands, start a love train, love train. Oh, the next stop will be England. Tell all the folks in China and Africa too. Don't you know it's time to come on board now? Because this train keeps on riding, riding on through. Oh, people all over the world join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world join hands, start a love train, love train. Who remembers this one? Was hit not so long ago for Christina and all them. Here we go. Hey, sister soul, sister flow, sister go, sister. She met Mama La down in old New Orleans, strutting the stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, do you want to give it a go? She said, more, more, more. Kitty, kitty, yeah, yeah, da, da. Kitty, kitty, yeah, yeah, hee. Oh, look at chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole lady marmelade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Creole lady marmalade. Who remembers Pan's People? Do you remember they used to do all this? Hey, I'll go where the music takes me, where the rhythm makes me. That's where my destiny is gonna be, and I'll be your second harmony. We'll make sweet memories. That's where my destiny is gonna be, and everyone's searching for something. People making plans. I've got right what I need here in the palm of my hands. Well, I want you to know I'll never let you go, 'cause I'll go where the music takes me, where the rhythm makes me. That's where my destiny is gonna be, and I'll be your second harmony. We'll make sweet melodies ever so tenderly. We got the key and I'll go. Oh, that was going back to some old ones, wasn't it? Oh, great mix, takes me back to my youth. There you go, Anita. Love Train, San Ryder does her exercises to that. Oh, well done. Oh, you didn't do your sit-ups while it was going on. Well done. Well, we're going to stick with the 70s. And we're actually going to have my favourite singer of the 70s. Now, this is one of those singers that when you hear him, you know, people talk about him, and they'll go, oh, God, not him. Not him. But he released some of the greatest songs. And the kind of songs as well that when you hear them, you can't help but start doing that. Doesn't matter what you think of him. I can guarantee all the blokes and everything back at home, you'll all be doing it, swaying along to this one. Let's have a bit of the man himself. Let's have a bit of Barry Manilow. You can't beat a bit of Bazza. A couple of his songs, here we go. But I'm going to change the words for our producer. I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice, shadows of a man, a face through the window, peering in the night. The rain falls into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way, looking in their eyes, I see a memory. Never realized how happy you made me, oh Andy, when you came and you gave without taking. But I sent you away, oh Andy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Andy. You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't hide without you. You came along just like a song. You brightened my day. Who could have believed that you were part of a dream? Now it all seems light years away.